Hi, my name is Christy Mattoon, owner and operator of Mind Rewire. I want to help you rewire your mind and structure your thinking so that it automatically defaults to thoughts, emotions, and ideas that will benefit your life and aid you into your future. If that sounds like something that you want, stay tuned till the end and I'll have something special for you. I'm Christy Mattoon, and I help people empty out their subconscious mind so they can rid themselves of negative beliefs, bad memories, and thoughts that don't serve them, so that they can move forward in their life instead of staying in the issues and feelings that are holding them back, that make them feel empty and bad, and maybe even like no one cares. If you keep living in the emotions that your cells have memorized, then they will just keep leading you to the same feeling. And that feeling will take you to those same memories and give you the same behaviors and the same actions, and you will see the same outcomes. So how will you ever change your life if you keep doing the same thing and it isn't changing? I can help you change that. I'm your subconscious change specialist, and I want to introduce you to Life Sweep, a focused, dynamic, intense change session. Change takes time, right? Wrong. This session will get you there quickly. You'll be blown away. And here's the great part. In one session with the Mind Rewire specialist, you will achieve the change that you've been wanting all along, and the evidence will be seen in your life. Can you imagine being able to wake up feeling good and do the things that you want to and start reaching goals that you've been working on for years and get your life going the direction that you want? Like my client Debbie, who during her appointment just kept saying, amazing, amazing, this just feels amazing. I feel amazing. Every time I asked her how she felt, that's what she would say, I just feel amazing. Or my client Caroline, who through a flood of tears was whispering, relief. Relief. This is what relief feels like? Sounds too incredible to be true? My client Sarah called her session a miracle because she's now able to do things for herself that she hasn't been able to in years. The simple pleasure of enjoying a workout in a gym with her husband was such a big deal for her. And it not only changed her fear, it changed part of their relationship. Can you imagine? And not only that, now she'll be able to make friends and create relationships in a space that she would never even go into before. Or my client Nicole, who says that she rewrote her history. Her whole life changed. Her perception about the people in her life changed. And the attitudes she thought she had to live by are all different. She now has a nutrition certificate, and she's helped create a company that aid people in their own healing processes. She helps people all the time now too. If you've seen my past programs or products or watched my YouTube videos, this is like the best. Life Sweep is fast and changes lives instantly. It's like PSYCH-K on steroids. It's the law of attraction completed. It's the part of the secret that wasn't talked about. And it's the thing that's missing from every protocol or idea, that when you do them, you go in and you feel great, but when you walk out a few days later, you realize it didn't stick. I get asked that all of the time. Why didn't this stick? What's wrong with me? It's nothing that's wrong with you. It's because you missed the mark and you didn't change the issue from the subconscious standpoint. Think about it. If you're trying to change something by changing the symptom, it's a long road back to where it really started. And if you start and release it from its beginning, or better yet, go back before it ever even happened and input better information. Input information that enables you to handle the issue. Interesting idea, huh? Can you tell me this? What have you learned in your life that you believe is true and that you live by every day? What do you say to yourself that's inflammatory and not really benefiting you? What do you think about that's hurting you and dragging you down? That's from issues in your past that you let go around and around in your head until the stress level is through the roof. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you do these kind of things? Do you create fights in your own head or tell yourself stories about these old issues? Another way to look at it is to look at it by the fruit that's in your life. Do you know what I'm saying? What is the evidence in your life that shows you that the thoughts and emotions that you are using and thinking are giving you a good return? Is your action productive to peace? Peace in your heart and prosperity in your life? If you allow your brain to think the same thoughts and bring up the same emotions, you are wiring in deeper the same stuff that you did the day before and the day before. It's the same stuff that you fight with yourself to not do and that you want to get rid of. Is this you? It's all about the past, because you lazily allow your brain to let the feeling take you over. You don't even know it's happening. Have you been there? Do you know what I'm talking about? Is your life going the direction that you expected? Do you feel like you want to feel? Do you feel like your emotions and thoughts are in control of your life? If you knew that your thoughts directed your life, would you make sure that you were the one in charge of them? Would you do what's necessary to get that under control? If your subconscious thoughts are ruling your life and sabotaging your momentum, and if you've tried everything, then this is for you. If you've tried things like EMDR, tapping, law of attraction, cognitive therapy, talk therapy, energy healing, constellation work, Reiki, motivational YouTube videos, and even religion, and nothing has worked, Mind Rewire's Life Sweep is for you. I've even had clients and people tell me that they've walked on fire and were shocked that they found no relief. Now, don't get me wrong, I love some of these protocols and I use them myself and done a lot of them in the past. But if it doesn't get to your subconscious mind, let's talk about hypnosis. It's the biggest one that makes me curious. I've worked with more than one trained hypnosis therapy person, and I've come to the conclusion that hypnosis is only as good as the provider. That being said, there's some really good ones out there, but if you walk away from that office and 3 days later are back in the same old patterns, it means that it didn't get to the bottom of the matter. It didn't get into your subconscious. Life Sweep is for you if you want relief, clarity, and fast results that last, and it will take you to the next level. It'll magnify and make any process better than what you're currently doing. Life Sweep cleans up what other attempts have left behind, and it allows those other processes to be of bigger benefit. Your practice will get easier and better. It's a single, intentional, focused session where you release the past and start to reset your blueprint. Get your system focused in a way that it's never been before. What do you want in your life? Can you teach your cells new information and give them a stable foundation by speaking into them words that they didn't get the first time? So how does what you think about show up in your everyday walk? Take a look at that. You get to walk back in time with Life Sweep and watch as your cells pop into creation, and you get to speak words over yourself. You feel a new feeling that will give you a new powerful way to live your life. Your brain doesn't know time. So now if you're in a hurry, just go ahead and register. Click below for a Life Sweep session. Click now and feel what others have already found. But okay, I want you to think about this. If you could tell yourself anything, what would you say? If you knew you could implant on a level so deep that you'd wake up in the morning with awesome ideas instead of old patterns and cycles, what would you want yourself to know? Things that would move you into the future, give you power and momentum, and allow you to be the dream you've wanted your whole life? Can you teach yourself to love your life? Do you have any idea what that would feel like? People say things that maybe they had never heard before. That's what they want themselves to know. Things like, I love you. It's heartbreaking and wonderful to walk somebody through those words and see the tears and emotion as if for the first time they've come to understand what it could even possibly mean to love themselves. Or maybe they want to hear more of things that they had already heard, but they just need more of it. Even things that because of your experience you know, but you want more in your life. Things like you're smart, you can do anything you want to do. You're loved, you're creative, you're powerful, you're beautiful, you're successful. Can you imagine somebody telling that to yourselves before you were even born? Think of things that maybe you didn't hear before, or things that you need more of or to hear on a different level. And it's not that you're just hearing them. We are not saying affirmations. You are implanting these words into your subconscious mind. On a cellular level, we are implanting them into your cells. And in some cases, defining it and showing yourself what that could possibly mean. To have that show up in your life. You're speaking words of life into cells and giving them new information and concepts that you can live by for the rest of your life. Information that will give you a strength and give your life substance. And they become your go-to thoughts. They're the default. Words that lift you up and make you feel different. Like my client who said it's so weird to open her eyes and look into a mirror and think, hey, I'm kind of cute. I actually had that experience myself. It's very strange. But you can create a new mindset where the things you struggle with now don't exist. The facts are that your cells have memory. Energy from your thoughts and memories are stored in your cells, and the moment the thought or the memory is created, it's there. Not just in your brain, in your cells. Can you change what was stored and give yourself a different story? Can you teach your body to feel different? I get so excited about this stuff because I see it every day. The feeling that you get is the emotional attachment to the issue, and it's the chemicals your body produces and sends out every time you subconsciously go into that thing. You don't even know you're doing it, and you call it being triggered. I've had many clients with subconscious stress to their name. Every time they hear their name, they get stressed out. And what it looks like in real life is a person in a job hearing their name being called and feeling the scolding of a young child and wanting to lash out, hearing your name and wanting to scream, wanting to punch somebody in the face. If hearing your name makes you feel awful, like you want to cry, or anything short of good, that's a subconscious stress issue. And it's an easy one to solve. With new information in your cells, you will find support in all of your daily interactions, throughout all walks of life. What you will find is this new information will support you totally different than you've ever felt supported before. What would it feel like to be all that you imagine and your dream coming true with the right support in your cells and in your brain? What would you tell yourself if you knew that your every thought influenced your current existence and your future? Even the silent thoughts, even the subconscious thoughts, known or unknown. God did not mean for you to live like this, in terror, in pain, in confusion, and suffering. Life Sweep is for anyone who struggles, even if you've tried everything and nothing has worked. Do you want change? Do you need it now? Here's what you get with Life Sweep. You get one short, simple, guided process that balances and clears past traumas, freeing your subconscious thoughts and the emotional attachments. It's a broad overview of your life's timeline and set up so that you can be free from your past and the emotional stress. It's a cellular energy clearing that resets your subconscious for positive beliefs and new interactions and actions, and it helps you reset that blueprint. It's a sense of peace over your current life. You speak words of life over your cells and impart this new information that in turn turns into a new energy that you walk forward into your life with. This is Mind Rewire's Life Sweep, a focused, dynamic, intense session. And as a bonus to the first 20 people who get in on Life Sweep, I'll also give you access to the basic Mind Rewire course, which will teach you the protocol that I use with my clients all of the time. It's how to use a whole brain state to release and keep your brain clear from unnecessary emotional buildup. Here's some comments from the people like you whose lives have been transformed. From Nicole in Colorado, I rewrote my history. Everything is different. From Tony, I'm on fire. Even in my workplace, I can stay focused and positive. He was shocked that they didn't change. He did. From Kirk in Colorado, I'm forever working on my life, and Mind Rewire was a great solution to subconscious stress. Fast action fast. From Lawrence in the UK, I felt an immediate difference in the way I feel and the problems I was facing. From Sherry in Utah, she said, wow, process was amazing. I don't know what to say. Things are different than they were before. And from Paulina, her fear of people was just gone. She can stand in her power and talk to people now. So are you ready to finally finish the work the rest of the protocols left behind? Are you tired of trying and ready to do? Are you ready to write the story of your life and implement it into your cells and allow your mind and body to be in alignment for your greatest journey ever? Do you want to change the energy of every cell of your body to match what you want in your life? Do you want to feel the difference and see evidence of it in your life? Click that link below and register for Life Sweep and get in on this while there's room. There's only room for so many people at one time, so jump on it now while it's available. You'll get the Life Sweep session, the 1.5 hour deep dive fast to clear up the issues other protocols couldn't touch, and anything left over from all the other stuff that you've tried that only made you feel good for a little while. You'll get 2 30-minute follow-up sessions to set you up for success. Whatever got you here, whatever brought you here, whatever you have tried to rid yourself of, the issues, no matter your practice, Life Sweep and Mind Rewire will perpetuate and is an amazing addition to any process. You'll be blown away, and everything you're already doing will only get better. My guarantee to you is a renewed mind, a renewed sense of hope, and a new feeling in your body that you can tangibly hold on to. Are you ready for a different way to be? Click now and get the change that you've dreamed of. My name is Christy Mattoon, and this is Mind Rewire Life Sweep.